They want this game by 30 minutes, for sure.
Like, wow.
This has to be such a quick-paced game for them.
That's an Ice special, though, and in front of the home crowd.
Yep. And you can look at the Secret lineup, and their big issue right now is damage output all of a sudden. The Venomancer is going to be up against a pipe at some point, and the Tiny's going to combo, and then all of a sudden, there's nothing left. And Fnatic's just all in on this concept of, look, you can't kill our heroes.
Damn. And they slow down, right? They know. I like it.
Is that the Nisha or the mid one Medusa? That's the question. Nisha really made his name for himself on Kingwin, and he played the crap out of Medusa. Like, he was so good at it, and their win rate was way higher with him on the Snake.
I think the only thing I'm nervous about is this Visage is going to have to, like, lane middle now, right? And it's Abed. Visage doesn't ever win his lane. And going up there, they want to play pretty quick pace. He could definitely just get run over, but, I mean, then you get level 6 and you're back in the game, I guess. I like the Medusa last pick, though. I think it's 30 minutes versus 60 minutes, and I think Secret has the tools with the Venomancer to stall the game out a little bit.
Final words, Cap, on the final game of the series?
I do think that this game is going to stall out because of the Dusa. I think she's going to have a good enough laning. I think the Ogre set up to supercharge this Medusa and make her come online faster is excellent, and I'm not convinced that Fnatic is going to be able to take towers like well enough.
Dude, guys, Fnatic is going to run them over. I'm sorry.
Okay.
They have no answer to the Phoenix, thus you can never fight into Egg. They don't have a real way to do Roche. Fnatic has an easy time doing so, and I think
Stonegaze, Dusa, and Bloodlusted attacking the Egg.
Not enough. I think that Fnatic's tempo is going to be way too high, and I said before the series even started, it's going to be about the team that can make plays and take control of the tempo. That's going to be Fnatic. If it goes late enough, Medusa will win, but I don't think it will.
All right, well, let's find out who will take that 5th game, who will win the first tournament of a fresh Dota 2 season, and who will take the title here at the PvP Esports Championship. We're going to find out with OD Pixel and Fog.
Indeed, Shiva. What a fantastic series we've had so far. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. It's Game 5. We're about to get into. It is the fantastic Secret against the beautiful Fnatic. It's 2 for 2 at the moment. We've had some incredible games so far, and again, total change-up in the drafts here in Game 5. We're seeing some Ursas, we're seeing some Venas, we're seeing some Medusas thrown in here, keeping the series exciting right up until the very end of it. Here we go. Secret versus Fnatic in the Game 5.
Man, I'm torn. Because I was looking at this and I saw them pick the Ursa, and immediately I was like screaming Veno back here. I'm like, Venomancer, Venomancer, Venomancer. I haven't seen Veno lose to Ursa in quite a while. I saw it dominate a TI over and over again. But I actually really love the approach that Fnatic did. They realized that they need to just get these heroes that can just absorb it and just push. So the Visage is about the pushing, and then the Underlord is about the absorption. He wants to just go for those auras to be able to protect his team versus that Venomancer so that they can just group up and push. However, Secret, they see this Visage and they're like, all right, Visage is mid. What's the best hero that we can put mid that'll give us a great win condition? He's gonna free farm in the mid lane. He's versus a Visage, and that's a Medusa. Having a Medusa absolute free farm is gonna be a great thing for them. Shaker has been, talk of the town, right?
It's been banned out a lot.
It's been banned out pretty much every game here.
It's a DJ Shaker. Yeah, you've let it through the draft, but yet again, we've seen DJ just have a fantastic land. You ban the Shaker, he plays the Esprit. You ban them both, he plays the Aya. He's going to get his hands on one of these sort of signature heroes.
Yep. Secret's able to claim themselves the 3 bounties right away. Jabs. Taking mid one for a walk. As mid one will ignore him now. But they scout this Phoenix, making the way toward a potential courier snipe, so now they don't have to worry about that one so much. And now it's probably going to be stuck in their head. They're like, oh yeah, please, we really have to watch out for the courier snipe.
Jabs
is just going to walk over by him.
Make sure Jabs doesn't get any sort of sneaky play off, and indeed Jabs will say, all right, I'll TP out of this one straight up towards the top lane, and making the sort of movements in the lanes, but they're bringing the Ursa up towards that top lane, so they can have him matched up against the Tiny.
Yep. He doesn't want to go anywhere near a Venomancer. And that could be the big concern, is this Venomancer. It's really one of those X-Factor heroes when you're playing versus Ursa and Blink lineups, just like Kyle was mentioning. It's like when you see multiple Blinkers, Veno's just like the absolute best, but Ursa overall he suffers so hard. Because you blink in as an Ursa, your job is what? You blink in, you get someone out of the fight, right? You kill them immediately. But Venomancer is one of those where if you don't actually kill that hero at the exact start of the fight, you are just useless because you're going to get kited like crazy.
I mean, the whole lineup of Secret, like all of their heroes offer sort of kite potential in terms of messing with the Ursa before he has that sort of Blink Dagger and BKB.
And who's the squishy target usually that you see, right? As an Ursa, it's like, oh, I can just jump on this Crystal Maiden and kill it. Medusa's not very squishy. Wyvern has Cold Embrace, Ogre's tanky, Veno has got his tools, and then Tiny's also tanky. There's not really those targets that you usually want to jump on as an Ursa. But they do want to play around that timing, just like Pano was talking about.
They can get ahead.
Get that Roche, get their medallion, get their pipe, go for the high ground push.
Yeah, run down the lane, get it to the point where, sure, the Deuce is not going to be too easy to kill, but you're not really scared of her as well.
Yeah.
She's not going to have sort of that early game damage out. But other than the Snake, can still be pretty annoying to push into once it's leveled up. So far in the lanes, sort of early days, early waves. I was thinking in the mid lane.
Abed's doing well.
I was going to say, this was a lane where we can expect to see a Visage struggle, but Abed 6 for 4 against the 5 for 3.
He got the early Bassi out, so he's even able to have the mana to spam out his Grave Chill. That's what he's actually just been using the Grave Chill constantly to secure those last hits. And now top though, MP dropping low.
Does have the backup with jabs and a quick stick charge. MP will be fine. In fact, he can look to try and maybe get close to Yapsa now. He's going to play it safe. Did have a couple of stacks up with the Fury Swipes, but doesn't want to overcommit on these early levels. Knows how important it is for Fnatic to just make sure they don't give up kills in these lanes.
We mentioned in like the last few games when they were doing these creep pulls, like equilibrium pulls, when you see this type of like, it's an Ogre Veno versus a Earthshaker Underlord, you know that Fnatic has to try to catch and pull the waves over and over again to make sure they can get actual experience in this lane. Because, yeah, Underlord and Shaker can't contest the Veno very well. Yes, Visage still. You having to use the Mango and all of his mana to make sure that he can get all these last hits with the Grave Chill, but 8 and 7 to the 8 and 4. Abed doing excellent.
Not too bad at all. Making sure the Niche doesn't sort of run away with a crazy amount of denies, so that level 6 is still going to come at a very good pace for Abed. Even at that point, you had a +1 in. The Deuce has got to be careful. Being run down by the Visage and his familiars.
And they do have those, I mean, we talked about Fnatic doing like a lot of double roaming, and they do have heroes that can do that. I mean, Earthshaker plus Phoenix, you can commit from very far away. Abed getting hit by that snake. And now out of mana, having to use the courier for regen. This is where Nisha is going to pull ahead a bit.
We can see sort of across the map, no kills so far, but
bottom
okay leader for Secret. They do find the Fisher setup. In an Ice with the Firestorm. Zai's got the stick charges, will be able to get himself into the trees and back to safety. And now Puppey turning around, getting some punches in onto Ice. Ice starting to back off. Puppey holds him in place for a bit with the Fire Blast. Still not enough damage between the two of them. Just a bit of bruising going on between these two bruisers, the Underlord and the Ogre.
Yapsor actually forced to just TP. His Arctic Burn put him down on the low ground there, so he was a bit afraid for a moment.
Farm on the top lane, MP, 15 for 3, 19 for 4 on mid one. Mid one still having that slight lead.
Yeah, MP just has being level 4 already. Actually, Aqua does not go any points in the Earthshock. Kind of makes sense, especially from like the nerfs that have happened, right? It went from 90 to 50. But still having that slow is usually, having that one value point, the slow is pretty useful to catch people anyway, even if the damage has been nerfed.
Nobody giving up their life as of yet.
Bounty's coming out. We see Bottle picked up by mid one. He wants to try to secure the rune, but MP does make the Mars. Oh, MP actually just gets tossed to the wave, and now mid one.
He's going to turn it with the Avalanche onto
He might get
Japs.
Japs
Got the dive, the trees coming in, and Japs, he's gone.
And now they go for the secondary rune. Yapsor will be able to claim that one.
Oh, Secret. Getting the runes, getting the kill.
I don't like this no Earthshock build, honestly. Like the thing is that Earthshock gives you that kill threat. Like this, it's like the only way you die is if you like let yourself actually just get walked on by this Ursa over and over again.
As sort of expected, the mid lane is getting tough now for Abed. He may have had a good few sort of first waves to open up, but the farm is starting to really separate between the two of them as Niche is getting a considerable lead now.
It's already a 2K gold lead. I mean, we're minute 5. This Medusa's going to be extremely happy, and it's not just a Medusa in this game. It's a Medusa with Bloodlust.
As we see things could swing around a little bit once Abed has the 6. He's still not quite got it. Top lane MP. Gone upon. He's got Jabs with the backup. Can't continue to dive for MP. MP will be fine, but again, it's mid one pushing MP away from the wave. Securing this farm. making it tougher and tougher for the cause to keep up. As you say, 6 minutes in, a 3K gold difference that's not a small amount.
No. Definitely not. They're going to need a big rotation come in as soon as the Visage hits 6 to try to pick off Nisha.
Trying for the Fisher block there, but not even going to happen. And with the Snake coming back, Nisha was pretty much full on both HP and mana, so even at then, would have been a hard kill to get bottom lane. Ice. Slowed down, getting blocked off here by Puppey. He'll try and turn with the Firestorm, but Puppey's there with a Fire Blast. And Secret now find themselves another kill. All 3 lanes going strongly in Secret's favor here.
Yep. This is not what Fnatic wants to start off with when they have this early draft that they need to go well, but their lanes just aren't strong at all, like across the board. The Ursa lane is their strongest lane that they have, and it's still not really that good versus this Tiny that's able to put so much pressure on. Abed now is 6 though, as he does send the familiars just to scout out Ancients just in the meantime, just to see if there's any stacks. Sees that there is none. But Nisha is farming a stack anyway, a hard camp stack at least.
Maybe seeing if they can get a block off up top with the Fisher. DJ's there as well as MP. Starting to wrap around on both Yapzor and Mid1. He can get the opening onto Mid1. Mid1 with a quick toss back. The Fisher will come down. DJ trying to block Mid1 off. A dive forward from Jabs. And they hold him in place long enough for MP to get the damage in there. That's the question. Jabs actually the one falling low. He's got to be careful. And indeed Mid1 can keep the distance. Jabs nearly falls. And Fnatic, they just can't hold down a target long enough to allow MP to get the damage stacked up from the Fury swipes. And with the TP in from Puppey,
there's a man going mid one too.
Fnatic's got to run. Jabs, a couple of punches from Puppey's clubs, and that's Jabs down. MP comes back in, pops the Fairy Fire, but Mid1's got the combo. They've found themselves 2 kills on this top lane, and at 8 minutes in, Secret with a 5k gold lead. Fnatic, it just seems in every lane, every hero, they've got nowhere to go.
Oh boy. And it's a 5k gold lead and there's a deuce on Secret. I mean, it's 8 minutes, Owen. Oh boy.
How do they get themselves into this game, Fnatic?
Gotta try to play around. They gotta try to play around these familiars in particular. But having your Ursa already like, shut down completely. Oh man, how do they bail themselves out of this one?
It's going to be tough, that's for sure, and even with the heroes they have as well, you know, Fnatic, they tried something a little different. The Underlord, a hero that can have a lot of problems, not a popular hero. Has a lot of weaknesses, especially if it doesn't sort of manage to get that sort of, that lane that it can just dominate and sort of harass the core out. But as we've seen with Zai, perfectly sort of moving between that side camp and farming safely as a Venomancer. The Underlord has not proved to be much problem at all for Zai.
I mean, they can't really kill much. It's the only thing they can kill is around the Visage. Like Visage and the Ursa. I mean, the Ursa, he should be able to, but versus this lineup that Secret has, he actually just can't. I mean, Tiny is so tanky, and then Venomancer, if he even goes near a Veno, we already mentioned that ad nauseum what happens to poor Ursa.
As MP does have the 6 now, but yeah, still the problem remains in terms of finding himself on top of the target. As Nisha, top farm on his Medusa. As the panel mentioned, a hero that we've seen in the past, Nisha have incredible success on.
Okay, so instead of them trying to go for the gank on the Medusa, which it seems like it would be probably too hard because Nisha's getting very farmed and has protection all around, they're actually making the smoke rotation bottom for Zai.
Found Zai. They'll get the slow. DJ's there with the block off Fisher, and Zai will be a way for Fnatic to get themselves on the board. Abed with the rotation, getting Fnatic their first kill this game. They need a whole lot more of those.
I mean, it has to be Abed, and I mean pretty much Abed just has to be there for the damage now. That's just about it for them. But Nisha is being uncontested, level 10 Medusa, getting close to a Mask of Madness, and he's got Bloodlust like we mentioned before too. How can Fnatic really invade? They're gonna have to bring like 4 heroes to be able to invade. Ice. She forced the Dark Rift away, that fissure, maybe being enough to save him, and it is.
At this rate as well, it's going to be a quick Blink Dagger timing on Mid1. On his Tiny.
Yeah, definitely. And he's already pressuring the tower a lot, that to the point where Ice has to actually go up there to be able to try to defend it. As we see, MP's just jungling now as this Ursa. That's never a position where you want to be as an Ursa. Ursa wants to be dominating the early game, getting kill after kill. But but bottom again.
And DJ and Arbed making sort of these little steps to get themselves back in, but this time the cold embrace is going to be there from Yapzor. Arbed in trouble as he gets focused down by the Winter's Curse. He gets bursted by the Splinter Blasters. They don't get the kill on Zai. DJ, he's going to go down as well. Surely he gets the Echo out. Wait, hang on.
Whoa.
He did. Oh, God, DJ. All right. He gets both of them, and he survives.
Alrighty.
He looked to be a gunner for sure, as he's able to just waltz out of that one, get himself a nice chunk of gold and XP.
He got, what, 2 levels off that, at least? Yeah, 2 levels.
Because surely he was only just 6 at the time, or, I mean, either way, he had it ready. They walked into that one. I mean, DJ, can he continue to have a game where he could really bring this one? Yeah, he's not 6 yet. He only just hit 6.
He just gets it, yeah. He gets 2 full levels right after.
Yeah.
He's in the 6.
So what
he's
gives him
just
the
about
6?
to get it, right? Oh, there instantly, as soon as one of the creeps dies.
As soon as it's there.
Beautiful.
DJ.
And we also know what else we got to see? The Wyvern dropped the bird during the, or the Visage dropped the bird during the curse. He used the hotkey. You have to use the Visage hero and click that little hotkey right there. That stone form. Yeah, the D button, whatever you want to call it.
Use the D and you're fine when you get cursed by that Winter's Curse. And Arbed did. And he set up for the DJ. It's now still 6k behind.
Still 6k behind, yeah. And this, I mean, the Medusa's level 12, full free farm.
Yeah, that Medusa's a little bit scary. That's a big one here from Nisha. 6.4k net worth.
And so is the Tiny, even the, I mean,
but
even
MP,
the Venomancer.
It's these little plays. He's in the pit. He's getting away with the Roshan. He's going to find it. Secret, they're not heading over. So MP will get the Aegis for Fnatic.
He was sneaky.
I mean, we saw sort of how well Fnatic held on in one of the games this series where they were behind. They still lost that game. But they were able to sort of fight and play even though they were at a good deficit. That was towards the later portion of the game. We're going to see if Fnatic can really play and hold on. We're straight from the 6-minute mark. There's sort of this 4k net worth deficit. They are behind. Can they do something crazy to really come back into this one? I think a lot of pressure's on DJ. I mean, you know, we know the logic. They do, again, Fogged, have 3 platinum heroes. That's been pretty sound logic for most of the games we've seen.
It is true, but, you know, they're at a deficit with an early game draft, and there's a Medusa on the other team with absolute free farm. It's almost level 14 on Nisha. Mid one's got a Blink Dagger.
There's the toss back. Arbed in a very awkward position. The multicast comes out from Puppey, and Arbed's out. Secret get the play on the mid. They did have 5 heroes for this. They'll try and turn this into more as mid one. Charging forward, maybe seeing if he can get more done with his Blink.
Purge creep, slowing him down. Fire Spirits connect. Blink is cancelled for now. Again, Jabs hits him a second time. Now MP, the Purge comes out, mid one.
Oh, the Fisher block as well, MP. Getting the swipes in, mid one's blocked off, and with the Supernova, the control for DJ, they'll get mid one. MP's able to take him down, get the gold. Secret's still trying to push it onto that tier 1 tower, but they got to back off. As again, DJ finding these Fisher block offs. Zai is caught incredibly deep as well. He was past the tier 1 tower. MP gets a double kill.
The pit comes out from ISS, and again, that Purge creep. The Purge creep walks forward, it slowed him down. Just, I think it's like 3 or 4 Purge casts, and they're unable to really run away at all. That little creep, can't underestimate it.
Still, Nisha's Medusa standing strong. That is the big issue. They've dealt with, well, they've shown that they can deal with Zai, they can deal with mid one. Nisha is yet to really sort of show up to these fights in terms of big time, keeping his distance, keeping his farm very high.
It is important though that they get Zai there, but they were on top of Zai. That's what they have to be able to do. That could be the trouble. But
DJ really set up something here. No, Secrets surely with the wraparound. They've got other heroes around. Nisha's got the backup of mid one and Puppey. They've got the vision as well. Sentry's down. He does have an Echo Slam available, but he can't get it out in time. Secret are able to find DJ. Ice, he's surrounded. They'll look for the rift out. Is he going to be in time? It's the toss-up. He's not getting home tonight. Yapzor will be able to get the final touch, and Ice taken down at level 1 Dark Rift. Time that it takes just a little too long. Does not kick in time to save him.
A beautiful dewarding sentry that was placed there like 4 minutes ago or so actually catches DJ Y's Invis trying to set up for that play on Medusa. As Nisha continues to just absolutely free farm level 15 minutes.
Oh my goodness. If you're hitting that level a minute still at this point of the game, you know it's a great game for you. MP has to be careful how he pokes around it, because Zai and Puppey, they'll be happy to kite him up for days. Jab's just come in with a wraparound, and Jab does have a Supernova available if they see a chance. The ult's going to come out from Zai onto Jabs, but Ice, he's got the root there. He lays down the pit. Fnatic, they're still trying to close in onto this one. MP moves forward with the ultimate. Supernova down as well. Zai trying to run himself away. The Firestorm out as well. Zai's pretty tanky though. The Supernova stun will not connect. They do jump forward. They're still trying to chase this, but they can't kill Zai. Now with the Fire Blast onto Jabs, Jabs is in trouble. He'll get some of the spirits out onto Zai. Zai continues to tick down low. In fact, Ice, he's got the damage potential. The Firestorm, the Fisher, they get him. They'll lose Jabs, but they'll kill a core for it. They get the kill on Zai.
They had to work so hard for that kill, though. MP almost, he does ticked out to the poison. The Aegis does get claimed by Zai's, like the ward, I think, actually ended up hitting the Ursa again and killing him.
Mid lane as well. Abed, very fortunate to get away from that one. Was tossed back by mid one into the hands of Nisha. Not quite enough damage to kill him, so Abed will survive.
You know, I know Kyle was talking about the GPM talent on Veno, but this is the one game that I love that Zai actually went for the -8 Veno Gale cooldown. You saw the Ursa.
So much.
How does Ursa actually play the game? He just keeps getting galed continuously when he's trying to chase because that low cooldown. It's down to like 13 seconds.
Here we go. The man of the moment, the man of the series, DJ's just got his Blink Dagger out onto him.
Okay.
So let's see what sort of setup he can find. So far, without the Blink Dagger, he's been doing a heck of a lot to keep Fnatic in this game. 2, 1, and 3. Involved in 5 of the 6 kills that have been crucial to make sure that Fnatic don't slip sort of disastrously behind. They're still very far behind. 7K lead for Secret with one of the biggest Medusas we've seen in quite a while in terms of just a 17-minute mark. Nisha is absolutely huge.
And he's getting completely uncontested free point. He's 201 last hit, so in 17 minutes, that is well over the margin that you want to be at. Like 10 last hits a minute is amazing on a Dusa. He is passing that.
Look at the Yapso, they'll find him. Oh, Winter's Curse comes out though. Yapso tries for the TP out, and he's going to get out.
Abed's dead.
He's gone. They can't rift down in time. In fact, they'll lose MP as well. They'll lose 2 cores. Ice, and DJ will be able to escape. But Nisha, and look who gets the kills. It's Nisha. The money goes the way of this Medusa. As Nisha, he's getting closer to the point where he's double the net worth of anyone else in the game.
617 gold per minute at the 18-minute mark is something you don't see very often.
And on a Medusa nonetheless. He has just not been punished at all. Played the lane perfectly.
He's gonna have he's gonna have an Eye of Scotty before he actually hits the level 20 mark. And then even more kiting coming out for the poor Ursa that we already said is gonna have such a sad time.
And as you said, that level 20 is gonna come at such a quick rate.
Yeah.
How do they kill it?
I don't know how they're killing him. I really, really don't. It's gonna be... They have to get they have to isolate him incredibly hard with the Ursa as well as the Shaker.
Do find mid one. DJ with the control will block off mid one, set up for MP to find another bit of a bonus. Gets the kill onto the Tiny.
But yeah, I mean, it's usually it's this ticking time bomb. No, it was like at minute 1. This guy already hit. He's able to get so much niche, well, not minute 1, but so quickly. Now they have a pipe of their own already on Zai, and they are making sure that they defend these towers and set themselves up for like Secret's just ready to battle.
Just spot outside with that having the Dominator creep. We'll get Galed. Takes it down a little bit here, and then attempt to get themselves that extra bit of money. And they will. More money into the hands of Zai, gets the plus 200, and the tower's defended. No for MP this game. BKB into Aghanim's just all the defensive capabilities, so he has some sort of a chance of being able to chase someone down without getting affected by all this kite potential, but still there's so obviously ways to play around it. There's the Stone Gaze and such things that are still going to cause a lot of trouble for MP.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so many things he has to deal with in this game. Like Cold Embrace, Stone Gaze, Veno that we've talked about a million times, and then the Eye of Scotty's going to be coming out soon.
Jump forward, looking towards Zai. The Fish is out as well, but the Cold Embrace is there. Keeping Zai alive. Jump forward. DJ with the Echo Slam onto 2. Looking to try and bring down Zai. Zai's able to pop the hood. He's keeping himself alive. The pipe keeping him fine as he backs away. They can't kill him off. They've lost Jabs, as they just didn't quite have enough damage for Zai. Nice save from Yapso. And with that pipe, he's just too tanky at the moment on this Veno to sort of be that quick jump in and pick that Fnatic look for.
Yeah, and they can't commit forward. Stone Gaze is popped. They actually can't throw that extra damage. You see them try to run away. Jabs only level 9 on the Phoenix, so 5 hits. Very easy for Secret to kill when they have Bloodlust. And you know, I mean, it's a level 9 Phoenix, and let's click on Nisha again. Level 18, right? This Deuce is not going to have trouble killing that egg, as the Eye of Scotty is less than 1k away. 10k gold advantage for Secret, a 7,000 experience advantage, and Dota Plus is still giving them only like a 60% or so win rate, 50-something percent win rate.
Bottom tower has fallen.
That is surprising. I mean,
It is
there must be a
surprising, right?
hero on Secret's lineup that Dota Plus just hates.
It must be.
Because there's a 30k net worth Medusa 21 minutes in.
Dire structures are
Not
fortified.
surprised that numbers don't check out that much. I mean, I think it's got to be the 3 platinum heroes that's favoring that.
It might be that.
Mid lane,
As they continue this siege.
Radiant's bottom tower
Curse.
is under
the
attack.
curse, indeed, they're looking to start
Dire's
something on the
middle
side.
tower is under
They found themselves Arbed, quick combo from mid-one. That's Arbed gone, 45 seconds, he's down. Japs will be able to dive back up to the high ground, but they were without their visage.
Dire's middle
Nisha.
tower has
Nisha
fallen.
attacks. It just feels so. It feels like it's so fast. It's only 20 minutes in the game, and he just feels so massive.
I mean, he's playing turbo mode.
Pretty much, does feel like it.
He is
Dire's
on a
middle
different
tower
pace
is
to
under
everybody
attack.
else in this game.
And it's with the bloodlust too. It just makes it look that much stronger. Look how fast he's attacking. And Scotty is going to be finished up when he gets the time to pick it up. Ice is trying to stall this.
Ooh, but now Nisha is going to turn and take the kill with the help of mid-one. Comes in with the combo. Ice is up in the air, straight back down, and he's gone.
That's tier 3.
Does have buyback available, but indeed 22 minutes in, losing the tier 3 tower. Nisha, he's ready to continue moving forward. They get the Fisher. MP jumping in. Can he kill Zion time? He can't because the cold embrace comes through. Jabs diving forward, gets the supernova out, but look at the attack damage.
Nisha
the
doesn't
speed.
care.
Nisha just kills off the egg. MP's dead as well. Double kill for mid-one.
They can't go through him. They can't go through the. That was their jump, right? They tried to time it to kill Zai, but yeah, cold embrace. There's just. It's the hard. It looks like the hardest Ursa game ever.
You see DJ's back in the pit, in the fountain. He's picked up a smoke. Can he find a setup for an incredible Echo Slam? That is the question. It's this problem on the front lines. Nisha, absolutely huge. And the racks are just going. There's nothing they can do. Melee rack's gone. 22 minutes in. Secret take the racks. And
Double.
Fnatic cannot punish them. They're at a 16k gold lead now, Secret.
And that's all the Dusa. 16k gold lead, 16k Dusa. Jeez. As they are positioning themselves for this Roche, as they found a DD, it is not quite up. It's going to spawn in 10 seconds. The Absol's going to be able to scout that one. Nisha does not have mana right now, but they've got a Shrine available, and he will be able to use that.
And this has to be the sort of smoke of a lifetime here from Fnatic. They need an incredible fight to get back into this game. So far behind here in this all-important Game 5. Can they make a play off the back of this? They're jumping forward. They're already starting to sort of reveal themselves. Not the ideal start to this movement. DJ on the low ground. There's the jump forward. Mid-one starting to find the connection. And with the Medusa coming straight in, Fnatic, they've got to back off. And Ice, he's going to be there to take the team home. They can't fight outside of the base like this. As the Rift's there to take the 4 of them back. Arbed as well, able to get out just in time with the TP, but at the same time, Roshan's up. Secret don't mind that they can't find a fight there. They'll just take the Rosh instead. Fnatic straight away, TP over towards the tier 2 tower. They're looking to get over to the pit. They still want to fight this. The ults are up for Secret. Jump forward from mid-one. He's on top of Jabs. Jabs. Is he going to be able to dive forward? He does get the dive. He is able to get the egg off, but again, the egg just being focused. Nisha takes it down immediately. And Fnatic without a member for this Roshan attempt. And Secret are back in.
It's just still a level 1 egg. Like, it just dies so quickly. And Secret just still has everything. They have all their ultimates available. Fnatic just can't make their way in toward that pit at all. And that's gonna not only be an Aegis on Nisha.
He's level 20.
He's level 20.
He's level 20. He's gonna be after
closer
this.
to Butterfly. Yep.
My goodness, this Medusa pick was an
Perfect pick.
absolute beauty from Secret.
Dire's top shrine is under
As
attack.
Nisha has just been set up for success. He played that mid lane perfectly. At the start, first few waves, all right. Arbed was doing pretty well in the CS. I mean, it's Arbed. He's a 10k lad. But then the matchup develops, and the Medusa gets further and further ahead, can make so much use of going between that mid lane and the jungle. And as you can see,
Dire's
Nisha
top shrine is under attack.
just perfectly sort of played around as well by his teammates. Secret making it impossible for Fnatic to get on top of this Medusa. And sort of the deficit that Fnatic are, even if they do get on top of him, they don't have a good chance at all of actually being able to do much damage at all to him.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
As Nisha just taking tier 2 towers, Secret swarming Fnatic's half of the map, making sure that they can't find anything else. And MP in the mid lane trying to make a bit of an attempt onto mid-one.
Dire's top
But he's
shrine
all
is
alone.
under attack.
And MP very easily dispatched off by Secret.
Nisha's holding the skill point for the plus 700 mana. Just waiting. There we go.
There we go.
I like that. That's cool. He lets his mana like restore a little bit more, so when he takes it, he's at like that higher margin. And I mean, it doesn't really matter. He's this beast. He's got the butterfly finish to the point if he wants to disassemble the Mask of Madness and get the evasion delivered. I really have no idea how they can bring this man down. Visage and Ursa are look at their net worth in comparison. They are below Yapsor on the Wyvern.
And they've got to do it twice. He's got that
They've got to do it
Aegis.
twice.
Viper's pop. Nisha heads forward.
They're just, that's how confident they're feeling. They're just, yep, Nisha, park yourself all the
The
way in the
DJ's
front.
blocked in the trees here by that wall by Zai.
Dire's top
He's having to punch it down. He's already down to half health. The Winter's Curse coming out as well. The birds will be dropped to stop too much damage going the way of the Shaker. But they've lost Zai, so they've lost DJ. Both dead without buyback. Secret onto a second set of racks here on this top lane. Taking it down.
It's got to be game.
I mean,
It's gotta
24k
be
lead. Not a lot of tips going the way of Nisha this game, as Nisha has just absolutely steamrolled Fnatic. This game 5, Secret going for the tier 4s. Fnatic, they'll buy back on DJ, but can they really stop this push forward from Secret now?
The final effort. As Zai is just going to run in, try to get some Gales, throw down all those wards. But I mean, it's two sets of racks
They can't
down.
jump
They
in.
can't. They're still in Aegis.
Everything's cancelled. There's the
Three-man
jump.
stun.
The Fisher will come out onto mid-point. They're trying their best. Jabs will go forward, dives across, but it instantly gets taken down. DJ looking to move into position for an Echo Slam. He's trying for Puppy, but Yapsor's there with the cold embrace. Zai comes out with the ult. GG is called. Secret take game 5 here at the PvP Esports, and they are your champions, defeating Fnatic 5 games